Clear prop!
Now that I have graduated flight school, come with me as I continue training and fly to new places in the pursuit of fun and adventure.
Fails, you reboot.
All right, so you can turn the radio on.
Turn the radio on. We are at 122.9.
We already got 120.57 in there.
And that's North Texas Regional?
Tower, yep.
Okay, tower. We're good there.
I'll turn the nav light on if you get that transponder to
Transponder is 1200.
And put it on alt.
Altimeter?
Cool.
Altitude.
Yeah,
All right.
altitude.
All right.
Altitude encoding. All right, we got enough temperature on the oil to start taxing.
All right, checking fuel. That looks good. All right, we're going to depress the pedals, push the center button, push that all the way in.
Yep.
Parking brakes are off.
Stick all the way back.
All right, hang on a second. Checking my controls.
That's just hitting my water bottles.
Oh, okay, we are free and correct.
Cool.
All right.
And then we're taking off 17, so this time you're going to make a left turn out here.
Roger that. All right, what the hell's going on with my head? All right, I decided it was going to turn off. Oh, I tried to turn off because I think the batteries are dead.
Right. Remember, it's going to break free after about 30 degrees, so you want to anticipate. And then hold that stick all the way back. A little bit of left rudder.
Got a lot of left rudder.
Right rudder. Now you're kind of getting it going straight. So yeah, whenever you're making a turn on the ground more than 90 degrees, anticipate coming in with that opposite rudder, else you're just going to over-rotate. Try to put some right ailer on, see if that makes it go better. Does that help or not?
I can't really tell.
I wasn't sure, that's why I was legitimately asking.
Well, I see the windsock up there, and it's kind of freewheeling.
Yeah, it's not super prevalent, the wind direction. Alright, you can start coming back on the power, kind of slow it down.
I am totally at idle.
Alright, and then you'll make a right turn here and hold short of the runway. Even here, you might come in with left rudder to straighten it out. Left rudder. There you go. You can stop right.
Right here. All right,
cool.
Heard the whole chart. All right, so let's do our run-up.
Yep. Well, hold on a second. So, you did the controls. You did the instruments. It's set at field elevation. 765. 720 now.
700. Let's.
740.
Okay.
765.
765.
Yep.
50, 60.
Then gas, you already checked the fuel quantity.
Gas, we're good on both of those. Or
mixture, you can come out like 3/4 of an inch, right about there. Yep,
okay.
We'll leave it there for the whole flight.
Okay.
Can I go first? We don't have flaps. Tonight is trim, so the trim's set for takeoff.
Okay.
All right, now you can do your run up. So hold the brakes, hold the stick back, And smoothly advance that throttle to 1800 RPM.
16, 17.
All right, then you're going to cycle the prop one time. All right, then you can do your mag check.
All right, we're going right mag. Less than 750. Sounds good. Left mag.
All right,
that sounds good.
Then you'll do the alternate air check. You're just looking for a drop in RPM.
Alternate air.
Bring it.
Oh, whoa.
Yep. So bring it back to hot. That's what you're going to want to bring that guy to.
I'll get back up here.
There you go. Dropping RPM, coming back. All right. All engine instruments are...
All right. We are back in cold air.
All right. Everything's good. Bring it back to idle. Do an idle check. Go ahead and latch your door over here.
I'm sorry?
The door.
Latch check.
Cool. And then let's close the window.
Close the window.
Push that piece of metal.
Forgot that.
Yep.
All right.
All right, man.
Latched.
Am I doing radio calls?
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, key up and say, AeroCountry traffic. This is...
It's right in front of you. 330 Mike Sierra.
I'm sorry?
It's...
Yeah, 330. Oh, just say 330 or 330 Mike Sierra. Yep. You don't say like Aerobat or...
You can say Decathlon 330.
Okay. Yep. Decathlon 330 Mike Sierra, departing runway 17, making left traffic up to Sherman, AeroCountry, something to that effect.
You don't need to tell them we're going to Sherman. Once we get out of their pattern, they don't care where we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, but so was I making the radio calls last time, or were you?
You were making them, but it's time to spread my wings a little bit.
Go for it.
AeroCountry traffic, Decathlon 330 Mike Sierra, taking runway 17 for a VFR departure to the north, AeroCountry.
Cool. I would just turn the volume up on the radio like the 3 o'clock. Right now, if people were talking, I don't think we would have heard them.
All right.
All right. There you go. All right, cool.
All right, we should be set on that.
Looking good, man, all of you.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Get us on that center line going straight before you bring in power. You can start turning. There you go. All right, start coming in with that opposite rudder. Yep. To kind of get it going straight, you're going to have to get on that right rudder a little bit. A little bit more right. Okay, now left rudder. Now just get it going straight. All right.
All right.
Go for it. Hold it all the way back till you've advanced power. Now raise the tail. A little bit more forward, like right there. That's the side picture you're looking for.
Whoa!
All right, you can rotate. Just got to get it going straight down the runway.
There we got it. Now we're vertical.
I'm out at 80, you don't want to go any slower. Alright, now we can go 25 squared. I'll help you with the power because I got it back here. Just unscrew that balloon off to 25 RPM.
150 Uniform Charlie's about 3 miles to the west. We're going to be number 2.
Alright, there we go. You can turn us out left. Watch your airspeed, don't get slower than 80.
Thank you, Cedar Mills, Kayak 460 Tango. I'm taking a right base. Sorry, didn't know anybody else was in the pattern.
And we'll just climb up to like 2,500.
Anyone in Cedar Mills, how's the grass up there right now? 460 Tango, I have not landed there today, but flying over looks pretty decent. Sorry that, thank you for that. Northwest Regional Skyhawk 17 Delta final 17 Northwest.
Yep, so on your takeoff, you want to hold the stick back the whole time. Remember, as long as your tail is on the ground, you want to have your stick back.
Yeah, I think I kind of forgot that.
That's what I'm here for. Then, once you've done full power, then raise your tail.
60, and I'm going to take the number 2 spot.
You can turn that radio down. We don't need to listen to these people. Once you've added full power, you need to raise the tail.
Oh, you're good. You can have the number 1. We'll just extend our downwind. We're pretty high. We need to bleed off some altitude.
All right. Once we get to 2,500, you can level us off. You can fly at 25 squared. It'll get us there faster and save you money.
25,
just don't climb us.
Tight.
So you're still in a climb attitude. You're going to need your nose to be lower than that. A little bit lower, or a smidgen, right about there. That's going to be cruise. You can also look at this star over here. You get that parallel to the horizon, you're cruising.
I was just kind of feeling out my trim too.
Yep, for
It's
sure.
a little bit heavy in my hand. I shouldn't have to hold more than just my fingertips.
Yeah, sometimes this one, the trim isn't the greatest in the world. You got to keep fighting it a little bit.
That's what I'm kind of noticing here.
Right about there.
A little bit.
If you want, one day we can fly the other Decathlon. It's a lot less worn out than this one.
Over the island. And we'll be number 2, Cedar Mills. Cedar Mills, Skyhawk 460 Tango. I have number 2 in sight. I'm on a...
If you want to listen to ATIS, it's 11877.
11.
Well, here, do this. Hold on. Switch 1229 over into the... Yep. Nope. That's nav.
Oh, it's nav.
Yeah. Now change that one to 11877.
Oops. 118 what?
77. Pull that knob out. There you go. Now put that into there.
Coyote.
There you go.
Size, initial contact, you have Kilo. North Texas Airport information, Kilo 2150 Zulu. Wind 160 at Niner. Visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 27, dew point 17. Altimeter 2994.
2994. So we got 2994.
Yep. And I'll let you know when we're 10 miles south. That's when you can make your initial call to them.
I was about to say, if I use a G1000, I could have a countdown. So we're cruising about 130.
Miles an hour, yeah.
Quebec Zulu, DNI inbound.
43 Quebec Zulu, wind 1608, runway 17 left, clear for the option.
So you are going to have a left crosswind. It's 160, and they're landing 17. So you'll have a slight left crosswind.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Nope. It shouldn't. Do you know what a Cessna Caravan is?
A what?
A Cessna Caravan?
No.
Oh. It's a turbine caravan, also called a 208. It's a STOL airplane. Either way, they convert them. They're made with Pratt & Whitney engines, and they convert them with Garrett engines.
Right.
And with 900 horsepower, and it's called a Texas conversion. And they do that right down here in these hangars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got a grass strip right there. They also have the STC for the single otter conversion to turbine.
last weekend I went down to Addison. They had this Air Expo thing.
Yeah.
I got to sit in a Husky.
Oh, those are nice planes, man.
Oh my God, that thing was awesome.
Yeah, but what are they, like $200,000-$300,000 now? Yeah, that's ridiculous money for an airplane like that. They are nice though. I mean, American Champion makes the Scout. It's a pretty good STOL airplane. Have you seen that one? It looked very similar to this one. It would have flaps and asymmetrical wings. And it's kind of cool, like here in the back where you put your stuff, there's a big hole in the center so you can put like fishing rods and really long things. Cool. And you're aimed right at the airport.
I think I see it up there.
Yeah, it's just like a gray or a tan patch of grass amongst the trees.
They're also landing 17.
I believe so. We didn't listen to the full ATIS, so I don't know, but I think so. The winds are 160 at 8, so. And I was up there this morning. They were landing 17 left. See right off your nose up ahead, there's some corn silos.
Right.
Once you're above those corn silos, you're 10 miles south of the airport.
Oh, okay.
Then you can make your call.
Let's see, we are on 120.57, which is their tower.
Yes, sir.
Wow, it's quiet up there. Nobody's talking.
Yeah, it's usually pretty quiet. That's why I like going up there.
Well, I will give them a call as soon as we go get on over by the silos.
Yep, 10 to the south.
North Texas Tower, 3 Quebec Zulu's going this approach. We'll be heading back to Bikini. 3 Quebec Zulu, roger, proceed on course.
Quebec Zulu. Thanks for the help, sir.
You bet.
North Texas Regional Towers. This is Decathlon 330 Mike Sierra, 10 miles to the south. I have information Kilo coming in for a series of touch and goes.
Decathlon 0 Mike Sierra, roger. You set up for a right downwind?
Yes.
Yeah, we're set up for a right downwind.
Decathlon 0 Mike Sierra, report a midfield right downwind. Traffic is assessed across the departure end right now southbound.
We'll keep an eye out for that traffic. 330 Mike Sierra.
And Cessna 3 Quebec Zulu, traffic is a decathlon from the south, entering a right downwind for runway 17 left.
You'll want to turn like 10 degrees to the left.
So what?
Turn like 5 or 10 degrees to the left. Cool. That'll put you on the right downwind. I think that other guy was going towards McKinney, so he should be coming this way from your left to your right.
I think one of these landings will do a full stop.
Okay.
And a taxi back, and I'll probably have you reach or grab my bag in the back. I think I've got a battery situation.
Okay.
Yeah, my blob is turning on and off.
I mean, I can reach the bag right now. Are we talking about the soft bag or the Pelican case?
Soft bag. I should have a Ziploc with some spare batteries.
All right.
It should be in the front Front pouch with the antenna sticking out of it. Oh, sweet.
I'll grab the airplane.
Oh, you got the airplane?
Yep.
You have the controls.
I got it.
You have the controls. All right, thank you. If I can make this. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, get the volume up here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can hand me those batteries back. I'm just gonna throw them in your bag loosely.
That's perfect, thank you.
All right, you got the airplane?
All right, hold on a second, let me get my rudders right here. And okay, I have the controls.
Yeah, your airplane.
I have the controls. Oh, that sounds so much better.
Cool.
This killed me almost on my check ride. My thing flop turned off in the middle, and my DPE thought that I wasn't listening or something, but I couldn't hear the tower. Flop turned off.
Oh, are you not able to hear if the noise cancelling's not working?
Well, it's degraded.
Oh, I see. Cool. So on final, I'll take over and show you the wheel landing.
Okay, perfect. Now, did Tower want me to call him up about 5 miles?
No, he said midfield right downwind.
Midfield right downwind, okay.
Yeah. I think they have you report like 3 miles south when there's other people in the pattern. When there's nobody else in the pattern, they have you report the midfield.
Oh, okay.
Because that's usually when they're going to clear you for the option.
Okay, we can handle that.
Tower 3 Quebec Zulu is clear there, Delta. 3 Quebec Zulu, roger, you guys have a good evening.
All right, probably a good time to go ahead and do gumps. Yep. Let's see, gas. Gas looks good. Undercarriage gears down, mix. Now, do we part with the prop? Do we go full in on that?
No, I'd wait till you cut the power.
Okay. Switches are all straight. Straps and flaps. Emergency gas down here. Checklist complete.
Okay. So we'll use like 1700 to 1800 as your pattern altitude.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and start coming in.
All right. Alright, so here I would start pulling power back just to slow you down. About 20 inches is what we'll be doing in the pattern. And then just hold our altitude, don't let us descend, and that will slow us down. Now just hold your altitude, don't descend below 1600.
North Texas Tower, Decathlon 330 Mike Sierra, coming in for a series of touch and goes. Reporting midfield. 330 Mike 0.
Decathlon 0 Mike Sierra, wind 140 at 9er, runway 17 left, clear for the option.
17 left, clear for the option. 330 Mike Sierra.
Cool. So we'll actually use where the cement changes from black to cement as our touchdown point.
Okay.
1,000 feet down the road.
513 Juliet Hotel, North Texas ground.
So there's our number, so 11 inches. You're already at 1,400 feet, so you're like 300 feet below pattern altitude, so that's going to kind of change things. So come back.
Fox 513 Juliet Hotel, runway 17 left at Bravo, taxi via Bravo.
And then you're pitching for 100, trim it, and now you can turn base. Remember, the speed isn't as critical like the stall endings. Keep turning a little bit so you can get that crab angle in there. Right there, point to that derrick or whatever that oil thing is right in front of you.
Oil tank? Oh yeah,
Yeah, you overshot a little bit, that's fine. I would keep going straight, don't like dog like this.
doing a direct to the numbers.
Alright, I'll just go ahead and take over from here, show you. So my airplane.
You have the controls.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, I probably want a little. Alright, that's a little shallow approach, but whatever. I'll try to get a little bit height back so we can simulate a normal landing. Alright, so now I'm high enough to where I can pull the power to idle and kind of lower the nose a little bit. Alright, so there's power at idle, right?
Right.
So right around here I'm going to add a little bit of back pressure and a little bit of power. Right there.
Okay. So we're doing a low pass.
Yep, we're just doing a low pass. I'm not trying to put it on the ground. I'm not flaring. I'm keeping that left wing down because that's where the crosswind's out of. Oop. See, I didn't pin it in time there. And then like that.
Okay.
Once you get it pinned, just hold the cowling there.
Okay, you're pushing forward.
Yep. And I'm giving a little bit of left aileron as well.
Yep.
I'm using my feet to keep us right on that center line.
Okay.
Keep coming forward. Keep coming forward. Now, I've exhausted all the way forward I can go.
All right.
I'm going to wait till the tail comes back.
Oh, look at that. Just
and
drop
I'm
it.
going to pin it back.
Pin it back.
All right. You can reset your trim or whatever.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you're going to do the takeoff. Just as soon as you've given full power, raise that tail. All right, raise the tail a little bit more, more. Right there. Right rudder. All right, you can rotate. Cool. So you saw how I didn't even pin it the first time and it bounced me back up?
Right.
And then we got it the second time. Cool, you can climb out at 80. And then we'll do left turns. Alright, Joe, we can go 25 squares. So 25, no, first on the power. Back to 25 inches. There you go, now you can unscrew that blue knob.
PF 0 Mike Sierra, left or right close traffic approved.
We'll be making left close traffic. 0 Mike Sierra.
Roger.
Alright, keep coming back on that blue knob to 25 RPM. A little bit more. Alright, now you can turn left crosswind. And then we're looking for our pattern altitude of 1700. So once you get there, pull that power back to about 19 or 20 inches. Now you're just flying a pattern in an airplane.
All right. Usually make my left turn, I think, on this road.
Okay.
That's about a good spacing.
Okay.
Be holding 1700. All gauges look great. Mostly coordinated flight. It's almost like flying an RV.
Yep.
When I get midfield, I'll call tower and let them know what I want to do. Actually, I guess midfield would be the tower.
Yep, pretty much.
North Texas Tower, Decathlon, 30 Mike Sierra, coming in for another touch and go. 30 Mike Sierra.
Decathlon 0 Mike Sierra, runway 17 left, clear, touch and go.
17 left, clear, touch and go. 30 Mike Sierra.
All right, cool. So once we get here
So hold the gumps, gas is both, undercarriage is good. Mix.
North Texas Tower, get Fox 513 to Hotel, ready for
there's our
takeoff.
numbers.
Fox 513 Juliet Hotel, North Texas Tower, traffic here with the
13 inches,
Decathlon,
look at your
Box base from rate 17 left and Bravo, clear for takeoff, left turn approved.
Prop
Clear
all
for
the way
takeoff,
forward.
left turn approved, 17
all the way
left to taxiway Bravo.
Your propeller all the way forward.
What's that?
Your propeller all the way forward.
Full prop.
All right, keep turning. Just come down this road right here. You got to try to keep your altitude in the pattern, or else it's going to throw all these numbers off if you're 300 feet lower, you know?
Right.
Yeah, keep your power in there just because we're kind of low. All right. Get your crab angle in there, which is going to require you to go a little bit more left than you are now. Just a hair. A couple of trees to the left. Right there. That's going to track you perpendicular to the runway. All right. Speed's not so critical, so you can come in at 100. It's fine.
Yeah, we're doing about 105.
All right, so you can start turning us towards the runway, especially because you have a tailwind on this leg. All right, keep turning, turn. You're going to overshoot. Overshoot. Oh, which runway are you going towards?
Oh, shit. I think this is going to be a go-around.
No, you got it. Point right at the numbers. Yeah, right there. Don't dive it, though. Kind of start slowing us down. There you go. You can go to idle. Now turn us facing down the runway. Try to get 100 miles an hour. A little bit of back pressure. And add a little bit of power. Not so much back pressure though. Let the plane come down a little bit. Now add a little bit of back pressure. Now hold this right here.
Am I good on power?
Yep. Don't try to force it down. As soon as it touches, pin it. Pin it. Oh, whoa, go around. Yep, so the pinning isn't a forceful thing, it just has to happen, but you don't want to move it too much or else you're going to start...
On the upland will be...
Alright, the next one will be better.
Yeah, no worries.
Follow him for left traffic or make right traffic.
That might have been for us, I don't know if you had turned the radio down.
I did a little bit.
Power 0 Mike Sierra, you want us to do right traffic?
You can either go left, that other traffic's going to be a left turn out northeastbound. Left traffic, giving way to him, or right traffic, your choice.
Alright, your choice.
Alright, 30 Mike here. We're going to be making left traffic, coming back in for another touch and go.
Roger.
30 Mike.
Alright, you're good to turn. And then we'll go 25 squared. So first on the power. There you go. Now roll that blue knob back. All right, there you go.
In pattern altitude 1700? 16.
Yeah, anywhere between 16 and 18. Just whatever it is, just hold it. Don't descend through it.
By the way, that thing I just did with landing up on the wrong piece of road, wrong piece of cement.
Yep.
That's not the first time I've made that mistake. When I was coming up here on my solo, I was coming in for landing. I had to do a triple take. So wait a minute, that looks like the taxiway. All right, gumps, gas looks good on both. Undercarriage is good. Mix is mix is set right. Prop, we'll come in on the prop.
Okay, if you're gonna bring in the prop with 20 inches, you gotta roll it in. You can't push it in. You saw how when you rolled it in, it surged.
Yeah.
That's not good for the prop governor.
Okay.
That's why I wait till we cut power to do it. All right. There's the numbers, our numbers. So about 12 inches. You already got that prop forward. Then you're trying to do 100 miles. So pitch up a little bit, and then trim it out for that, and then you can turn base. Keep turning. You get that crab angle in there. Point towards that, like that white building right there in front of you. There you go. That right there is going to track you straight. When I say straight, I mean perpendicular to the runway. Obviously, any direction you're going in is straight.
Trying to keep watching my ball too out of the corner of my eye. All right, 27 left this time, not
17 left.
17. God, dog it.
Here again. Just realize you have a tailwind on this leg, so you want to start your turn a little bit sooner, or more bank angle, one of the two. All right, speed's looking good, and your altitude to the runway is good. So those two factors are good.
All right, we're going to do us a pretend low pass.
So get lined up on center line, then go idle on the power. All right, keep coming down. A little bit of left aileron, right rudder, yep. A little bit of backward pressure and add some power. Right about there on the power. Now just hold what you got. Don't try to do anything, but go straight down the runway. Don't go to the left. All right, just be patient. Don't change that power setting. And as soon as it touches, you need to pin it. Pin it. Left aileron. Lots of left aileron. The wind's from the left. All right, keep it going straight. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward on that stick. Yeah, not so much forward. Keep pushing forward on the stick, dude. Right there. That's where the cowling needs to stay.
Actually, the cowling needs to be on center line. I screwed that up.
All right, get us back on center line.
Going back over. Left rudder, equal it out, right rudder.
Yeah, but don't make such big movements. You're going to be all over the place, dude. Those are way too big movements you're making. Here, I'll get it straight.
All right, got it.
All right, go for it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Pin it back. Pin forward.
Yep, more forward, more forward. Right there. Hold it right there. Right rudder, left rudder, left rudder. All right, rotate.
And 80 miles an hour.
So, part of why your landing's funky is because you're not correcting for the crosswind, and you touch down the downwind wheel first. You touch the right wheel when it's the left wheel that needs to be touching down first. And we're also just slowly getting pushed to the right of the runway. You're letting that crosswind push you downwind.
And I need to be pushing that rudder to
you need to be fighting that
push
crosswind.
that stick to the left.
Yep. And so we just need to work on that. And as you're going down, once you're pinned on the runway, you need to be putting it into the left pocket because you need aileron. You're not putting aileron in. You're just moving that stick forward, which you need to also move that stick, hold your ground a little bit more. Alright, you can go 25 squared. So first on the power. There you go, and then roll that blue knob back. Alright. Try to set yourself up to have a little bit longer of a final where you're straight. We kind of ended up turning right to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give yourself just like 1,000 more feet just so you can like get everything in order.
North Texas Tower, 330 Mike Sierra, reporting midfield. Like to come in, do another touch and go, 330 Mike Sierra.
Cap on 0 Mike Sierra, runway 17 left, clear touch and go.
17 left, clear touch and go, 330 Mike Sierra. All right, Gumps, gas is looking good on both. Undercarriage is down, our mix is moving slowly.
All right, there's our numbers, so pull power back.
Go down 13?
Yeah. And then prop all the way forward, and then pitch for 100. So bring your nose up a little bit, and then you can turn us base. Yeah, you can
all right, let's go a little bit further.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. You're
a little bit further. I don't mind an extra 20 seconds worth of downwind.
Yep.
There you go. Just if it'll help my landing.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so the big thing on this one is getting that correction for the crosswind. And then transitioning to a forward slip by using left aileron and right rudder. And I would just try to pitch for 100, because any speed you go faster is going to shorten you to the runway, right? Because you're like getting rid of energy out here.
Right.
Don't dive it here.
Whoa. What's going on there? Clean up my trim. Lost a shit ton of freaking altitude.
Alright. So crab in there, so point a little bit to the left of the numbers. Right there. Hold that. Then, once we get closer, you're going to transition with right rudder and left aileron.
Right.
And that's the configuration you're going to land in. So probably around here, I'd kick in some left rudder and right aileron, just the minimal amount. Point that nose straight down the runway. Right. Okay, yep, right there. Go idle on the power. You're getting pushed a little bit to the, there you go. Now add some power. Right about there. Left aileron. Left aileron. Left aileron. Yeah, there you go. Now we're going straight. Be patient. Just be patient. Touch that left wheel first. There you go. Pin it to the left. To the left. There you go. Power back. All right. Keep feeding left aileron, dude. It's going to push you to the right if you don't. Keep pushing that stick forward. Keep pushing it forward. That cowling to the right there. That's where you want it. Oh, get your shit together. Left rudder. Keep pushing forward. That cowling should be right there. That's where you should hold it the whole time. It's where people lose it, so...
Oh, there we go. Get it back here.
Yep.
Get my center line.
Yep.
Okay.
Go for it.
Here we go.
Now, first get full power. Now raise the tail. There you go. Alright, you got flying speed. Alright, cool. I was a little bit on the controls with you on that one.
Yeah, I felt it. And
you got to make sure you touch that left wheel first, or at least be flat. You're kind of you're sideways and you're letting the wind pull you this way, you know?
Yeah, I did let that happen.
Because you can land a nose wheel not doing that, but a tail wheel it's not going to allow you to land it like that. Cool. We'll do a couple more, then head home.
All right, perfect.
Watch your speed. You can go 25 squared here.
Oh, 25 squared.
Yeah, I mean, if you're already at pattern altitude, oh, you're really low on RPMs. You brought the RPMs way down. Bring it back to 20, yeah. There you go. There we go. You can turn downwind. You don't have to go, I mean, if you're already at pattern altitude, you can bring the manifold back. So yeah, you're at pattern altitude, you can bring it back to like 20 inches. Yeah, because that's gonna, once you cut the power, you'll kind of be almost at 100 miles an hour, you know, if you're not diving the airplane.
Yeah, we're definitely doing a little bit faster than 100.
Yeah, you can do like 19 inches. See what that gives you, just hold our altitude.
That's better.
I mean, you can do whatever power setting you want in the pattern. I just wouldn't do more than 20 inches. Right. It's going to result in really fast speeds.
North Texas 8 is Lima, altimeter 29904.
994, I think we're still there.
Yeah, that's what it was last.
North Texas Tower, Decathlon 30 Mike Sierra, we'd like to come in for another touch and go.
Decathlon 0 Mike Sierra, runway 17 left, cleared, touch and go.
Decathlon 0 Mike 0, runway 17, touch and go.
Alright, there's our number, so 11 inch, or do like 15 for you. Right there, yep. Push that prop all the way forward. It's for, here you can push it. Once you don't have power on the engine, you can push it in. It's when you have power that you don't want to push it in. Alright, trim it for 100. There you go. And then you can turn your base whenever you want.
Alright, let's do just a little bit further. Normally when I was flying the 172, I'd use these row of oil tanks.
Get that crab angle. Look how that earth is all moving.
Yeah, no joke. Also trying to looking at the ball.
There you go.
Got to stomp the ball, stomp the ball.
All right, once we're on the runway and you're trying to track straight, try to anticipate the nose moving a little bit sooner and use less input. Okay. You're waiting too long and then giving too much input, then you're off to the left, then you're like, shit, I gotta go to the right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when I drew that diagram on the board and I showed you the cup, the inverted cup, the first day?
I think so.
Yeah, where you go too much to one side and then you're bouncing back forth. That's kind of what you got going on. Hold that crab angle. Don't let that center line move. There you go. You can transition.
Good speed here.
So you can come a little bit of right rudder, left aileron. Just don't let that center line move. There you go. You can go idle on the power. All right. Little bit of back pressure and add that power in. Right about there. Yep. Right rudder, left aileron. Not so much. Just enough to not move. Pin it. No. Pin it. Yep, there you go. Left aileron, dude. Left aileron. Left aileron. There you go. Keep pushing that stick forward.
It runs out.
Whoa. Keep pushing it forward. You got a lot of authority left. That stick back. Left aileron. All right.
Like a drunken pilot.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Raise the tail. Right there is where you want to raise it to. That's also where you want to be when you land. All right. We'll do one more and then head home.
All right. I'd love to try and end on a high note and actually be able to maintain center line instead of just weaving and bobbing.
Well, you got to find that crosswind. you're doing good with your crab angle. Then when you go to the forward slip, you do good initially, but then you kind of let go of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know exactly.
You're not holding your ground. And like I said, that's going to be so much more noticeable on tail wheel than a nose wheel. Because once you land a nose wheel, if you're off, it's just going to track straight. If you do that here, we're going to be all over the place. All right. Yeah, so what I was saying is if you have more than, let's say, like 20 inches on power, you don't want to push the prop in. But if you got less than 20 inches, you can push it in. It's not going to damage anything.
Okay.
It's when you have a lot of power that you don't want to push it in.
3275, Graham. That's 13275, runway 17 left, taxi via Alpha. 275, runway 17 left at Bravo, taxi via Bravo.
North Texas Tower, Bonanza 488 Delta Delta is 10 to the southwest, inbound Lima, full south.
Keep your pattern altitude, dude. Gonna throw all those numbers off if we're not pattern.
488 Delta Delta North Texas Tower, enter right downwind for runway 17 left, report on midfield right downwind.
Enter right downwind 17 left, report midfield 8 Delta Delta.
North Texas Tower, 30 Mike Sierra, coming in for a final touch and go before we depart back to AeroCountry.
Decathlon 0 Mike Sierra, runway 17 left, cleared, touch and go.
17 left, cleared, touch and go, 30 Mike Sierra, thank you.
All right, there's our numbers.
Okay.
Like 15 inches.
Looks good, undercarriage. Pull this through back to 13 inches.
Hey, see, when you push it in, you didn't hear any noise change?
Nope.
There you know that you didn't damage it. All right, pitch for about 100, little nose up. Hey.
Trim. Out here, look at my, where's my white oil tanks? There they are.
There you go. Almost got that crab angle in there. Just a little bit more. There you go. That should produce a straight line. Like, see this approach right here? If we lost our engine here, we'd be in the trees, no doubt. Right?
Yep.
So I'm going to teach you to make approaches that if we lose our engine, we're still going to make the runway. It's just going to be a lot tighter of a pattern than you're used to.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not opposed to learning new things.
Yep. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies being out here this low, you know what I mean? Plus, you see the visual landing lights are both red.
Yeah, 4 red and you're dead.
Alright, so keep that crab angle in there because we're really not on center line. Now we are. So a little bit of right rudder, left aileron, whatever the minimal amount that... Alright, you can start pulling power at idle. Keep us coming down just like that. Alright, whenever you apply a little bit of back pressure, add power. So right here, add back pressure and power. Back pressure and power. Right there, right rudder, left aileron. Not so much. Right there. Just be patient. And pin.
Isn't it?
Yep. Left aileron. Left aileron.
Left aileron.
The left aileron is side. There you go.
Okay.
Left aileron, dude. There you go. Oh.
A little bit too much.
Well, you just jammed it. Keep pushing that stick forward. There you go.
Delta is meant to
Hold it right there.
17.
Now we're going straight for one. See how it's easy to go straight now? We got the right aileron correction in there?
6 from runway 17 left,
All right.
cleared land.
17 left, clear land, 8 Delta.
Crotch.
Start with left full aileron.
Back on line.
All right. Go for it.
I'm centered.
Full power first. Raise the tail. Raise it right there. No more, no less. All right, you got speed. We'll climb up to like 2,500.
2,500.
Yep. Oh, we can just go this heading right here.
Runway heading.
Yep.
Climbing out at 80 miles.
Proceed on course.
Proceeding on course. Thank you for all the help today, and you're welcome for the free entertainment. 30 Mike Sierra, good day.
Okay, now that's funny. You guys take care.
All right, I'm just learning how to land this thing, so that's what's going on.
Roger that.
All right, you can go 25 square.
You never made me scream in terror or anything.
Oh, well, this isn't Top Gun, and you're not holding a cup of coffee.
There you go.
No, you just 25 squared. You went to like 22. There you go.
Power department, roger that.
Cool. And then once we get to 2,500, you can just keep 25 inches to get us home faster.
Roger that, 25 inches. I gotta relax.
13275, intersection Bravo, ready.
That's 13275.
Yeah, you might have been death gripping that stick up there.
A bit.
Short, 17.
Are your fingerprints in there? All right, well, we got some stuff to work on, but...
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. Those were not very good.
They got better. Progress is all I can look for. Or ask for.
I didn't crash the plane.
That first one, though, man.
I don't know if that's progress.
That first one was pretty wild. It's just, flying nose wheel is going to allow you to get away with a lot more stuff. That's why when Cessna introduced it, it was called the Lando-matic, because it landed itself. And it really does.
All right, 2,500?
Yep. So just lower that nose right about there. That's a little too much. A little bit high, right about there.
I'm doing it with the trim.
A little bit lower. Right about there.
Park on the north side.
And then you can go full forward with the power. Yeah.
Okay, continue on.
Firewall.
There you go. On Delta, one waiting to go behind you.
Left on Delta, 8 Delta.
Come on, airplane. I shouldn't even have to hold the stick.
Yeah, but this is kind of a weird trim. You might have to keep trimming it forward.
I do, because it's pushing back.
Yeah.
It's moving.
It used to be way worse, man. It would automatically trim aft. You would just be trimmed and then all of a sudden it would start pitching up. We can fly that other decathlon if you want. It's, like I said, it has a lot less time on it. The trim works perfectly. The airspeed indicator works. It's just $25 more an hour.
275, runway 17 left from Barranca.
Well, I'm always up to a good challenge.
Yeah, I mean, this is the plane I fly more. Sometimes I won't even have my hand on the stick. I'll just fly with the trim. Just use the trim as if it were a stick.
Well, when I was learning how to do my 45-degree banks, there's a way to do it. Literally, you don't touch the yoke. You just work the rudders. You go into your turn, power up 200 RPM, and you just do the turn. And if you're really good, you put a water bottle up on the dash, and it should stay right in the middle. It shouldn't move. That's going to be one of those things I practice once I can get with my Uncle Steve and get his plane back in service.
What plane is that?
He has got a 1961 Cessna Skylark.
Okay.
With the Continental 0300 engine.
Oh, that's a big engine.
Well, it's a gear reduction. It's 140 horsepower. It's not all that in a bag of chips.
Right.
I got to fly and have to keep my hand on the trim just to keep it from migrating. Yep. Like the King Airs have this problem with their throttles. You go full takeoff thrust, and if you're a good King Air pilot, you have one on the yoke and the other on the throttles. Oh. That's what's pretty much at takeoff. You're supposed to do that anyway with any plane.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so going back into AeroCountry, we're going to do a stall landing.
Okay.
So the speed's going to be more critical. We're going to want to be like 90 to 85 over the numbers.
Okay.
And we're going to use the middle of the grass as our numbers. I'm buying you an extra like 500-600 feet of runway.
Okay. Let's see, what was our AeroCountry frequency?
122.9.
122.9, that's right. Swap that over.
And so if you land on the grass, great. You can just roll right onto the blacktop. There's no lip or lights.
Okay.
So traffic clear 34 Charlie Delta is directly over the Navasota VR at 2,500. We're going outbound on the procedure turn. Navasota traffic.
So I'm looking for any familiar landmarks. So is that the 10-mile tank right down there?
Yeah, here, let me see the airplane right quick.
It's your airplane?
Yeah, there's an airport right below us. See that airport?
Yeah.
Yep. That's your landmark.
Ah, okay.
Because if you got engine problems, you can land there.
Oh, that's cool. Well, there's also this really nice, freshly plowed field. That looks...
I don't know if I go into there, man. That's really muddy. You're going to flip the airplane or something. You're better to go into a grass field than a mud field.
Well, you got a point there. We did get a lot of rain.
Yep, it's really dark. Look how dark it is.
Looking around to see if we had an engine out right now. Well, look, I don't know, there's probably a fence right down there, but the big green grassy stretch.
Your airplane. Yeah, you can, turn around and make that. It's Texas Aerosport is the name of that airport.
Okay.
It's a private airport, but for emergency, obviously, you could use it. That's going to be your landmark. Your next landmark is going to be the town of Gunner, right up here.
That water tower right there?
It's the town of Gunner.
Oh, town of Gunner.
They might have a water tower. But that's Preston Road over here, 289. And so it does Gunner, and then it does Salina, Prosper, Frisco. And then you got like Van Alstyne over here to your left. This is I-75.
Okay, yeah, I've been following. I know 75. I mean, you can't miss that. But looking for stuff over here and then trying to get a visual on 380.
Yeah, you're not going to see 380 out here. See, now we're indicating 140, 145. That's a more standard. Like 125 knots is what you normally cruise at.
Okay.
Before we were doing like 110 or something.
Right.
I think you were asking about it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is typical cruise speeds, 125 knots. We're burning about 10 gallons an hour.
Oh, wow.
Diesel traffic helicopter 124 Tango X-ray 5 to the northwest. East transition 2,500 Gatesville.
Number traffic, Sky 2465 Quebec, 15 to the west of the field, and now full stop 21 numbers.
So we're going to basically set up for a straight-in landing over 380, right?
No, I hate doing straight ins. It's like the worst thing you could do. We'll once we get closer, we'll turn to the left a little bit and then get on like a mile left base.
Okay. Unless you wanted to overfly and come in and do a right teardrop.
We can do that as well. But you would, if you want, we can do an overhead brake. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, no, well, I guess since we're running basically parallel with the runway, it's kind of hard to come in and just make a right over the top of the airport and then make another hard right and then kind of just do a loop-de-loop and come in.
Yeah. We can do an overhead brake.
An overhead brake?
Yeah, it's a military. That's what I mean. All my landings are overhead brakes. It's just going to freak you out. But we can do it. Just aim for the center of the runway, and we'll overfly the runway we're going to land on, going the same direction we're going to land on, at 1,500 MSL.
Is that the airport directly ahead?
No, we're still like 15 to 20 miles out.
Oh, okay.
Traffic helicopter 24 Tango X-ray 3 to the north.
Like, we still haven't even hit the town of Salina.
25994, we're turning downwind for 21, over traffic.
You can turn the radio down. We don't have to listen to these guys till we're like within 4 miles. We just went out there a lot faster because we're going into a headwind right now. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, without the G1000, boy, I'm just totally, I don't have a lot of information.
I know exactly where, this is where they make the turbine conversions, or it's right over here.
So what do they make?
Where they convert the Caravan.
Oh, okay.
We're like 12 miles to the north of AeroCountry.
Miles out at 2,000 feet for a midfield from county traffic. Make that 5 miles to the west. Traffic and 70 Delta, short final 35.
There's another good emergency landing field right there. Now there's a kind of a house at the end of it, but
yeah, that's the nice thing about being in North Texas. It's flat as shit, so you can pretty much land anywhere.
boy, that field over there, if you can avoid all the hay bales.
Right.
Although that might be a nice cushy landing, kind of poof.
Right.
But somehow if they're wound really tight, it wouldn't go up like a dandelion. Kind of be abrupt. All right, well there's TKI.
Yeah, yep. All right, so the airport's over here. We'll just set up on that long base. It'll be a better setup for us. So just keep going straight over here, and then we'll pick up 380.
Okay.
You can slowly start bringing us down to like 1,700, and then you can turn the radio back up now. There you go.
So try to turn some lights on?
Something.
Not dark yet. What the hell?
Yeah, you have slightly left wing low because you're not keeping left rudder in your descent. If you kept a little bit of left rudder, then you wouldn't have to. There you go. Now your wings are level. And you're tracking straight.
Yeah, I'm looking at my balls kind of.
Alright.
Looking at instruments too much.
You see the airport out there?
Yep.
Yep, cool.
So I probably want to make a right turn here in just a sec.
Yeah.
And enter the, so I'll be entering the
left base.
Left base.
That's your call will be AeroCountry traffic, Decathlon Sierra Mike Sierra, 2 mile left base, 17. But I would keep coming down line a little bit.
I'm at 1,700 feet now.
Okay, that down, meaning further south before you turn base.
I'm gonna hold here at 1,600.
Yep, hold your altitude, just keep driving us south. You can do your gum check out here.
Alright, so gas, we're at half on both undercarriage gears down, mix. Well, I'm not gonna touch that until we're ready to pull power. Prop power is gonna be set. Switches all look right. Straps and flaps, checklist complete.
Alright. And then you came down 100 feet, so either gain that back or hold this or something.
More trim, more trim.
See this hospital right in front of you?
Over there, yeah.
Right after that is 380, just to give you some spatial awareness of where we are.
Okay, that helped. That helped a lot.
So pretty much any time between now and 380, you can turn your base. And then once you do that, just let them know you're on 2 mile left base.
AeroCountry traffic, this is 330 Mike Sierra. Make a right base for left downwind, 17, AeroCountry. And the volume's turned up, there's nobody.
Then just make sure you get that crab angle in there. Go straight.
Where the hell?
Airport's out there.
Water tank.
Yeah, because remember, we're on 2 mile left base. So in a second, we'll be on a 1 mile left base, then we'll be on the left base, then you'll turn final.
Okay.
Mid Valley, Cessna 352, back taxiing 17.
And now we're about a 1 mile left base. In a second, we're going to cross over Custer Road,
Okay.
which is on the east side of the airport.
And there's the airport over there.
There's the airport right there.
Southeast descending for the pattern.
I got some airplane out here.
Oh, I see him. He's no factor. He's going away from us.
Yep.
Thank you for pointing him out, by the way. I got the sun kind of beaming on me.
Yeah, well, coming into this airport, you always got to check your final, because there could be some idiot coming straight in. That's why I don't do straight in.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
All right, man. I would start turning towards the runway and then make that call that you're final.
All right. AeroCountry traffic. Decathlon 330 Mike Sierra. Turning final. For runway 17. 30 Mike Sierra.
Cool. So now slow us down a little bit. You're kind of going really fast.
Oh, I overshot.
Yep. Pitch up, pitch up. There you go. You're doing like 120. Well, you don't have to pull power back. I'm just trying to slow you down. You'll need that power to get us back there.
Cessna 352, departing.
So, remember, speed is critical on these landings, on the stall landings. You got to get slow, man. If you're fast, it's going to take you forever. So you're going to need to get trimmed back. You're going really fast, dude. You need to do 100 minimum. And then prop all the way in. All right. Now try to get back on center line, so keep driving us to the left. Aim even more left, don't dive it, dude, you're picking up speed again.
Okay, 100 miles an hour.
Alright, now try to slow it to 90. Raise it, get that nose up a little bit to slow it down. You're going to be going way too fast for a stall landing. Alright, now capture that speed, so lower your nose to hold that. Yep, you can go idle on the power. I feel like you need a lot of aft trim, dude. If you were to let go of everything, the nose would just drop over, right?
Yeah, turn left.
There you go.
Alright, come to the left a little bit. Now lower your nose because we got to go through these trees with your nose low. All right, right rudder.
Right rudder.
Back pressure. And now, not so much. Hold us right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Left aileron, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it. Stick back, dude. Stick back. Stick back. Gotta remember, what's the rule? The tail wheel's on the ground, just stick it's gotta be all the way back. You're gonna start bouncing. Alright, that was a little rough.
Yeah.
AeroCountry, Cessna 737 Tango Yankee.
Bumpy.
Or final.
Be going straight, dude.
AeroCountry.
Alright.
Going straight. You can use a little bit of brakes. Very smoothly, don't jam. Alright, now you can turn us off.
We're wind departure out to the northwest, Lake Valley.
Alright, remember in here, if you go fast enough, you're going to need that left rudder to keep you from over-rotating. So left rudder, left rudder, left rudder, left rudder. There you go.
Your runway? Taxiway?
I'll go ahead and grab the airplane.
Your airplane?
Yep.
Your airplane.
You can turn the radio and transponder off. I'll get the lights
Okay.
off back here.
Radio off. Transponder is off.
And you can pull the mixture.
Full mix.
Alright.
And we're parked.
Mags and master off.
Boom, boom.